Hey everyone, we're back again.
Hello.
So,
We're back a podcast story.
I, um, I want to cut to the chase.
We need to have an intervention with Fran for a second.
Wait,
Fran,
no,
we love you, but your hatred is now justified.
this is not an intervention for Fran. This is an intervention by Fran for the rest of the world.
Okay, so this has been a James
Actually, I
Franco.
can picture that intervention. It goes, hey guys, nah 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 nah.
This has been a James Franco kind of week for Fran.
It's been
I no, because so many people have been asking me why does she hate James Franco so much, and I need you to explain that first of all.
how has the news spread so rapidly? It's like wildfire.
I don't know.
The internet.
Oh yeah, the internet. Of course.
That's the answer to everything.
I mean, it's been the first thing I've thought about when I wake up, the last thing I've thought about before I go to bed. I'm just consumed by white hot rage. So let's talk about James Franco.
First of all, please explain where the hatred started. I'm your psychologist now.
All right, okay, well, no,
Right.
right. Cards on the table, partly because it's funny. It's funny to pretend. It's funny to pretend that you genuinely hate a celebrity because it makes you seem all like mad and jealous and like you have a lot of cats.
You
Is
do
that
though.
what you strive for?
Yeah, no, I am mad and jealous, and while I don't have a lot of cats, there are a lot of flies in my room. That's not true.
Ew.
I I don't know. I do kind of hate him. I've always found him quite pretentious.
No, but you told me a story about what that you heard about him
Oh
that
yeah,
may or may not even be true.
no, it's definitely true. He got one of his I believe drama professors fired for downgrading him at New York University. Because he's James Franco and he can do that, super cool. And he apparently didn't turn up to like 90% of his classes. And he's always struck me as kind of a neckbeard.
I think he has a beard.
Yeah, like a little pissy shitty beard. Can't even call it a beard. And a like little ratty face. And just a horrible, horrible persona. I just hate him very much.
So this
Yes,
week
it
has
makes
been
one
the
of
best
them
week of your
horrible.
life.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. Oh, and his Oscars gig. Oh, awful, awful man. But he's a pervert, so I feel
May or
justified.
may not be a pervert.
Yeah, so
He's-
hold on, what's the deal with that? They say that it might have happened, but then they say it did, but then they say that it was performance art, which makes it sound worse.
People were speculating. First, it showed up, and we're like, "Oh my God, is James Franco like drunk or stupid?" But then it turned out it may have been a publicity stunt because he did an indie film with Emma Roberts, where he's a high school coach and she is 17, which Emma Roberts is not 17 years old.
No, I call bullshit.
And she has a crush on him. So it's like a modern day Lolita, but like it's directed by Gia Coppola, and the trailer looks like it's like an extremely charming kind of film. And I'm like, no, there's nothing charming about that. Excuse me.
So
Yeah,
they did
the
this on
thing,
purpose?
the thing about, which is why I call it a modern day Lolita, but without any, with charm, is because Lolita had no charm, but that was the point.
Yeah.
That's the point of Lolita, it's supposed to be terrible.
No, they look like in the trailer this kind of twinkly coming of age indie comedy, and it's like, yeah, if you're
But
pervert-
because it's a trailer for an indie film, I mean, that's the kind
Yeah.
of,
Although-
stereotype to an indie film that you have to put it to now, apparently, but
What I think is interesting is that he actually wrote this script. Like, well, it was a book originally that he wrote. It was I think it might have even been a series of books for teenagers. So that, yeah, this is what the movie is based on. And the books, from what I've read of them, sound awful. But yeah, I think it's interesting that is in his head, that this is in any way charming.
but then he went on Live with Kelly and Michael, which is Kelly Ripa and the show Regis used to be on, and he, like, full up admitted that, like, yeah, I made a mistake, so everyone's like, oh my god, was this actually real and not a publicity stunt and just this huge fucking coincidence? But I watched the interview and I'm like, he seems a little too calm, so I'm still, like, a little skeptical of whether it may or may not be a publicity stunt.
Can somebody explain to me what actually happened? Because I have no idea what's going on.
He went on Instagram and flirted with a 17-year-old girl.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I don't understand is that let's say it is a publicity stunt and it didn't happen. Whose fucking idea was that?
I don't know.
It's like,
he has terrible PR.
Let's promote our movie. Let's make our lead actor into a pederast. That'll help.
Especially on the internet, where information gets so crossed all the time and no one knows what's true, so you hear about one thing, but then you never hear the continuation about the thing. You know, information gets so crossed sometimes because there's so much of it.
I just don't understand why you would promote a movie like that. Like, can you even imagine if other movies promoted themselves that way?
Because it's like trying...
Robert Englund actually went out and killed a bunch of teenagers to promote another Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, in their sleep.
Or like...
Damn you, Jackie Earle Haley!
We don't discuss that.
Liam Neeson did have his daughter kidnapped.
Yeah.
That's
Harrison Ford Liam Neeson has to get his daughter kidnapped for the next Taken sequel.
Yeah, again.
Just to
for the
make...
third time.
Liam Neeson gets his daughter kidnapped, and this is the pitch is, it's the actual Liam Neeson. He hasn't worked in a while. He has an actual daughter in real life. He thinks, what if I get her kidnapped and then film it as a kind of real-world style documentary?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, that's a sweet idea. Why don't I write movies?
I know the saying, like, what is it? Any publicity is good publicity. That's not true. I'm sorry, that's not true.
I mean, there are going to be people who hear about him doing this, but then never hear about the publicity stunt thing, if it does turn out to be a publicity stunt. Well, again, because there's so much information and some people just never get the other side of a continuing story.
Well, I'm sorry, but publicity stunt or not, it's messed up. And, like, if it is a publicity stunt, that makes it even
a little
worse.
Weird. It's
really weird and really creepy.
It's kind of weird that he would, that he thought, if this is real, that he's such a big star and he thought that would go unnoticed. Like, that's what's weird about that to me, because celebrities are smarter than that by now.
No, they're not.
Maybe
at least the A-list ones. Like, you don't see, like, Jay-Z doing this shit.
Okay, but what about, look at someone like Tom Cruise. Like, I have it on good authority. My sister knows someone in PR, and I have it on good authority that when he does publicity in the UK, he hires rent boys. Now, somehow, that has got out. But, you know, obviously he's going to keep doing it because celebrities think they're invincible. They've got enough money that even if their dirty secrets do get out, it doesn't matter to them at a certain point. They genuinely think they're invincible. I think James Franco did it because he thought, hey, I'm James Franco. I'm invincible. No, nothing can touch me now. I'm a huge
just like with the drama teacher thing.
Other celebrities have had that thing where it's like, I could kill someone. It won't matter. I'm so-and-so. I can do whatever I want. It's cool. And yet they sort of can do whatever they want because sometimes the legal system lets them.
Paris Hilton, when Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan were still getting in legal trouble, they thought they could just skip court dates all the time and not show up for public service, and the judges were like, no, you can't do that just because I've seen your vagina. You can't do that.
Look, James Franco, it's not going to affect his career. He's going to carry on being successful. If it was a publicity stunt, then it failed because the thing is, not everyone that knows that story is going to want to suddenly go and see that shitty movie. Maybe
he's like the most hardcore method actor of all time and just really wanted to be a pedophile for a day.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you know what? Funnily enough, a British actor, a really kind of prominent British actor, comedian, genuinely got off more jail time on those grounds really recently.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Do you want to know the story? It's a guy called Chris Langham, who he wrote for the Muppet Show back in the day because that was all shot in London.
Wait, what? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. How cool is that? And like won a BAFTA for it, and he was a really well-known actor, comedian, was on a really, really cutting-edge political comedy called The Thick of It about, God, it must have started about 10 years ago. No, more recently than that, more like 8 years ago. But anyway, during the first season of that show's tenure, he was found to have been looking up child pornography and possibly to have had an affair with a 14-year-old. And the grounds were he was researching a character, because he was also on a show called Help, which was about a therapist, and he was researching a character for a show called Help, it was revealed that the character had kind of pedophilic tendencies. And he obviously went to jail, but those grounds were basically accepted. That, it was bullshit. Very kind of... Well, the thing is, I think it's bullshit too. After he got out of prison, I heard an interview with him saying that he had been abused as a child and that he was deriving some kind of like therapeutic thing from looking at it, like trying to understand it, which I kind of buy, like based on the interview, based on seeing him, unless he's just a really good actor, I kind of buy it. Not that that's an excuse.
It is not an excuse. Like, some actors already have big enough egos, and so now that they can think they can get, that kind of shit, that's horrible. No matter who you are, what you do, you definitely get away with it. And you're not going to get away with it. I don't know I'm still full of anger, I can't even say it.
I agree with you. I definitely think that because he was an actor, he thought he could get away with it. And he kind of did, because he only ended up in jail for about a year. I mean, his career is torched. His career is ruined, but...
So, Fran, if you're an actress, right? So if you go out and kill James Franco and say that it was for a movie role, you won't get in trouble.
Well, that's what I'm banking on. But I'm an actor that's appeared in one short film and one play, so I don't think I have quite the same kind of kudos as James Franco.
Well, then I could do it. I've been in a bunch of stuff. I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
And I'll go kill Paris Hilton, and because she's a cunt.
Super cunt. Yeah, Georgia, you kill James Franco for me.
And Paris Hilton and all the Kardashians. It'll be awesome.
I mean, the
FBI is at my door. You guys need to stop talking about killing people so openly.
Do you know what? You're in America, I actually believe that. They're listening.
Do you know how much pull the Kardashians have over here?
Jesus Christ.
Bruce Jenner is at my door.
At their fingertips.
Actually, I wish Bruce Jenner was at my door because he's actually a nice guy.
If I met Bruce Jenner, I would just want to ask him how the sex change is going.
Yeah, really. That's so weird right now.
So he's Bruce that
Every picture I see of him, I'm just like, what is happening? Is he having a mental, is his mind just deteriorating?
I'm confused, because I saw an article that said something about a sex change with him, but it was on the Daily Mail, so I was just like, no, that's bullshit.
Oh yeah, the first time I saw of it was, what was it on? It was on the cover of the Inquirer, which is 99% just fake bullshit.
Everybody's getting a divorce. Everyone is dying of cancer.
Hilariously fake, yeah. Everyone's dying of cancer every week. Obama's dying of cancer all the time, according to the Inquirer. So, but now I'm just seeing pictures of him. I'm like, what is going on with Bruce Jenner? I don't think he's having a sex change. I think his brain is just deteriorating, which is sad because. Remember, my mom is so sad about it because she's like, God, I remember when he was a national treasure, and now he's this.
I'm confused. I don't really know who Bruce Jenner is. I have
Not missing anything, Fran. He is the poor, sad slave that the Kardashians have.
He's married to Kris Jenner, who is the Kardashians' mom.
Oh,
I don't keep up on Kardashians, so.
No, my mom watches them. I know way too much about them.
So sorry.
Even though they're sad sacks of shit.
They're not sad. They're disgusting and horrible people.
So, Kris Jenner was married to Robert Kardashian. And Robert Kardashian died. And my mom is completely under the impression that, like, if Robert Kardashian was still around, like, none of this shit would be happening. Like, he would not stand for this shit.
Said that Bruce Jenner was a national treasure once. So
Bruce Jenner was an Olympian.
Oh.
He was? I thought he was a football player.
No, I think he was an Olympian.
Oh, that's even sadder. And
Yeah, he was like a gold medal Olympian. But anyway, so then Kris Jenner married Bruce Jenner. They got married. Kris Jenner took his last name. By then, they had already had all the children. She had already had Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney with Robert Kardashian. And I think the two little brats too. I can't even remember their names because they're brats.
1 and 2.
They're terrible people.
They're Kate names, aren't they?
They're more terrible than the older ones, I think.
You know what? It's kind of sad though. Is that like I saw this thing on the Scoop? They're like prepping one of them to be a model. It's like, you know, she's old enough to be in college, but no, they want her to be a model. With that plain vacant face of hers, and it's like she doesn't even have a choice.
Yeah. The sad thing is, like, I mean, the only one I really like is Khloe, who's like the really tall one. She looks nothing. She looks nothing like the other one.
Wow, that was cold.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what they
the
call her.
The ugly one.
That's what they call her. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, she looks nothing like the other ones. But I mean, she's okay except for the fact she's like still.
They call her the ugly one.
I guess.
Because she looks nothing like the other ones. Like, she's super
Kim's
tall.
The hot one, and then, like, the other one's the short one, I guess. And then there's the other
super tall and has this, like, weird body shape. I don't think she's ugly, but, you know, whatever. But the only thing I hate about her is that she's still fucking trying to... She still has that thing with dumbass Lamar Odom, and I fucking hate his guts. I know way too much about this, but I can't help it because it's just everywhere.
Can I jot back a little and say that, like, with the whole Bruce Jenner sex change thing, like, the only thing that was funny to me about that was, remembering how many times Joel McHale called him a lesbian.
Yeah.
It's like, it's true!
Well, I don't know. I don't like the idea of making fun of somebody if they're going to get a sex change, just because...
I'm not making fun of him either, it's just he was saying that before, this was way before the operation. It was like when he was getting just, you know, plastic surgery to, like, look younger.
Yeah.
He looked horrible, so...
Yeah, I mean, I just googled him. He's a weird looking guy. He is
very weird looking.
People that have too much plastic surgery look horrible. Like they do, and it's sad. I feel more comfortable making fun of someone for that because it's kind of funny. That makes me sound like a terrible person.
I think we should change the subject.
Yeah, people aren't gonna like this shit.
Oh, I don't give a fuck what they think. I'm getting depressed because we're talking about terrible people. So,
fuck you.
On that, I give you puppies.
Hang on, guys. With that, I give you, oh shit, what the fuck was I gonna talk? I had a thing that Ty Burrell. Okay, not only should he be in the next Muppet movie, he should just be in the next movie as that character. Like, whatever the next movie is.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah, even if the next movie that is made in the world is about, like, the fucking Irish potato famine, it should be Ty Burrell playing that French detective.
How was Muppets Most Wanted?
Muppets Most Wanted was brilliant.
I have not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
It was awesome. It was just, like, laugh a minute, like, really, really heartwarming.
I might try to see it this weekend, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, definitely do. Like, make it a priority. Like, I would usually tell you to be, like, sensible and, like, spend the time doing something useful, but no, go and see Muppets. Go and see it twice, and then listen to all the songs.
Yeah, I did listen to the soundtrack already.
Yeah, the interrogation song is fucking brilliant. It's only enhanced with viewing it. It's awesome.
I like the duet between Ricky Gervais and the Constantine.
Yeah, he does. You know, David Brent does the dance in the second season of The Office. He does like a little bit of that.
Oh.
And it makes me really, really happy. So, like, the people that get it, it's a good moment.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I still also need to see Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which people are saying is really good. So
I need to see it.
I'm so hyped. I'm really hyped for Captain America.
I might see it. Like, actually, Joe and I are thinking of going to the movies after this, and we might go see that. We haven't decided.
I actually have to find the first movie and watch it all the way through because I actually have not seen that movie all the way through.
I haven't seen it at all.
You should probably watch it. I don't know, but
is that what it is? Like one of those movies where you have to see the first one beforehand, or?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I would say you probably do.
Oh.
To like butt in.
Well, the first Captain America movie was good, so.
Yeah, no, the first Captain America movie is brilliant. Yeah. And to be fair, I haven't seen the second one yet, so I can't say, but I would assume that I think all the Marvel-verse movies, I think they all kind of link up.
I have to see it. I might have to see it before Tuesday because apparently there are parts of the Winter Soldier that tie in with next week's episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
There's already enough crazy shit going on there.
I know, but I love it.
Who is the clairvoyant?
Who is he?
I feel like by not
You're
watching
the clairvoyant.
I'm only like half invested in this universe.
Oh my god.
I still haven't watched it either.
If the clairvoyant is like, I don't know. I don't even fucking know. I'm so.
Be a big slap in the face.
It's either probably gonna be someone who's right under our nose or someone we have no idea who they are.
Like before, considering like what happened, like how predictable was it that like it was Brad Dourif in a chair? Like the minute I saw his name in the credits, I'm like, oh, he's totally the bad guy.
I didn't even know Brad Dourif was on an episode of that.
It was last week.
Now I have to watch it.
No, Heather. It was a one-time thing. He got shot. So I don't think
he got killed.
Oh, hang on,
He also didn't talk.
Yeah.
What? You had Brad Dourif and you waste him?
Well, he spoke, but it was through a machine.
He acted as a very good vegetable. He was a very good vegetable.
Oscar-winning performance.
It was an Oscar-winning performance as a vegetable of a man.
Guys, is this Brad Dourif as in Grima Wormtongue?
Yes.
And Brad Dourif as in, like, The Exorcist 3 and The X-Files and just...
Chucky.
Yep.
Just all manner of awesome.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool. It does sound like him.
They had him for one scene to set him up as the bad guy, and then they shoot him.
Wow, yeah, that's...
they're saying he's like a puppet for the bad guy, so...
Well, that's because he was a vegetable.
Yeah, that's because he was a vegetable, yeah. Bill Paxton has been on there for the past couple episodes, and he is awesome. He's like my new favorite character.
Yeah, he is pretty cool. And he actually likes Sky, so I don't know if he has the best taste in people, but... I really don't want to go with it. I just hope it's stupid. Because, like, I have been getting sick of their shit, of just, like, having an episode and then waiting, like, a fucking month to do the next one. Like...
Well, they're getting better at it now. I don't think that's their fault. I think it's ABC.
Let's rewind a little. When did this first season start?
Last year, at some point.
And it's still fucking going on.
Like last fall or summer, maybe.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
American seasons, though, to be fair,
are
inordinately long.
Ugh! No, Fran, this is ridiculous. Like, for a while they would have, like I just said, they would have an episode and then wait, like, 3 weeks. For no goddamn reason, just to bother people.
All those, like, mid-season breaks and, like, oh, no, we've got to put the football on now, no episodes for you.
Yeah, football season got in the way really bad.
Ugh.
I think maybe that's why they seem so long, and also that's because we have about, like,
It premiered in September of last year.
And it's been it's been half a year.
Yeah. There's also, the full season's gonna be 22 episodes, and there are only 16 right now.
That's horseshit.
So it's only gonna last for like a few more weeks.
Ugh.
For like,
can I just say, Georgia, your microphone is sounding really, really good today, like the best it sounded in ages.
Cool.
Does sound really good, actually.
My Skype has actually been really, if anything, it's been self-sabotaging. Very strange.
Like, honestly, like, sometimes I really, really struggle to hear you, but today you're crystal clear.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yay, self-sabotaging Skype.
I guess
it really is. Like, I have right now I'm using version like 6.11 or something, but then like when I'm done, I'll turn off my computer, and then the next day it will have installed the new version, which doesn't work for me, which is, and you thought I had a virus, so I have to uninstall it only to reinstall the old version again. Very weird. What does it mean?
I think it means technology is laughing at all of us.
Yes.
Ah! So someone's
guys,
birthday's coming up.
Heather, someone's got a birthday, and I think it might be your good self.
Getting old.
No.
Your good self.
Don't break your back.
You gonna be?
No, my back has actually been hurting all week.
No!
Way to go, Greer.
That's it.
Someone stop stepping on cracks.
You can even work a computer. How old are you gonna be?
25.
That's not bad.
I'm 25. It's bad. It's great being 25. You'll have a blast.
I'm 26. Don't feel so bad.
I wanted to ask how your Game of Thrones podcast went, guys.
It went great, and we talked shit about you because you didn't watch the season yet.
Yeah, I know. I failed so hard. My friend Richard got me the DVDs like 3 weeks ago and was like, "Okay, watch them for fuck's sake, watch them." I still haven't watched them.
God damn it!
Hey, Fran. I think I have something that might persuade you to watch them. I saw this thing on Facebook. My friends posted it. Apparently, they're making a Game of Thrones brand of wine.
Awesome.
Holy crap!
Don't they already have like an ale or a beer or something?
I have no idea,
Probably
but
some
I just
kind of
thought
mead. Who knows?
New wine, new wine. Oh,
New wine for Fran! Hooray!
it's got the dragons on the bottles. It looks really cool, actually.
I'll drink it all, and there'll be none left for anyone.
Then she won't even remember the seasons. She'll have watched them and then be like, "What did I do?"
I ask everyone right now to go listen to our spoiler cast from last week, and then put all your wolf skins on your flags and sit down in front of your TV tomorrow. It starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
I had to do that.
What does everyone think of this new version of Annie trailer? Has anyone seen it?
Cameron Diaz looks annoying in
Cameron Diaz looks super out of place.
Yeah.
And I usually like her, but like she looks super out of place.
Everything else looks okay.
Yeah, I haven't made my mind up on everyone else, but I think, like, for the most part, like, I have no love for the original movie, and I have to say, like, I think this new version looks really cool. I'm excited.
I like Quvenzhané Wallis. I like her a lot, so.
Yeah, I like her. Although I really, really hate the shitstorm that the Onion posted, like, a really, like, dumb comment about her that was just a joke.
That was like a year ago, oh my god.
Yeah, the Onion made, like, a dumb joke about her being, like, what was it? Yeah, there was a picture of her on the red carpet, and the Onion were live tweeting some awards ceremony, and they went, so here's, what's her name again, Greer?
Quvenzhané Wallis.
Who is this?
Here's Quvenzhané Wallis, what a cunt.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
But then I got hate mail on Tumblr because I'm like, I told my blog, I'm like, y'all stop flipping shits. And then I got hate mail telling me to kill myself.
Oh!
Although,
Which is how Tumblr
Don't you
works.
dare call that young actress a cunt. Go kill yourself.
Yep.
Well, the thing
cunt is not a word you should use, harshly. Says the girl who just said cunt twice earlier in the podcast, but regardless.
I really don't understand why people care so much about that word.
I say that word on a daily basis.
It's my favorite. It's fun to say.
Yeah.
Well, no, I understand. It is, but what I mean by that is that, like, some people, don't like it. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
No, I understand
I don't
that.
care. Some people do.
Like, the thing is, though, what people don't understand is that The Onion, it's satire, it's parody, or it's, like, saying things that are completely ridiculous. So, like, the idea that she is a cunt is obviously completely ridiculous. It's a joke. They're saying it because obviously that's not the case.
Yeah. It's like what Stephen Colbert went through last week. It's just.
What happened with him? I want to know.
Okay, let me explain this entire thing right now, because this pissed me off so much. Because I love Stephen Colbert, and this is nothing against him. I love him so fucking.
He's a nice guy. I kind of met him a little. He's really.
Oh my god, no! I would die if I met him.
Can I hear the story you met him?
Actually, what happened was, for him and Jon Stewart's shows, like, their tickets are usually free. You just have to show up and get them.
Yeah.
But
That's
usually
like most live TV shows, I think.
Yeah, but they're usually like, they get out quickly. So what happened was that my friend Doug told me about, not Doug Walker, by the way, this is my actual friend Doug. He said, they're doing a live taping of the Stephen Colbert Christmas special, and they need audience members for, like, a laugh track, and we should go. So me and him and a couple of our other friends went up to New York City and went to a live taping, and that's really all we did. We watched it, and they recorded our laughter, and, he asked, we got to ask, he had a little Q&A at first, and he was so nice. He was so cool about everything, and, like, he sang a little beforehand, and he's actually a good singer, but the best question was from our friend Kim. She said, apparently that day it was, like, National Amendment Day or National Constitution Day or something, and so she said, what's your favorite amendment? Now, before I give you the answer, when we were there, in the front row were 3 Marines. So, answering her question, he said, my favorite is the Fourth Amendment or something. I'm so sick of, letting all those soldiers into my room and then waking up the next day going, what did I do last night? He was such a great guy. Like, and it was fun to be a part of that, and now you can actually hear me and my friends laughing our asses off when you watch the Christmas special.
Oh, cool. There's an episode of the IT Crowd that I went to see, and you can hear me laughing in the background, I think.
Lucky.
And
IT Crowd?
The IT Crowd of it. Did that make it to America? It's a sitcom.
Yeah.
It's got
I think I've heard of it.
The guy from
It's on Netflix, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? It's a wicked show. And I'm so happy that Chris O'Dowd is now famous because he deserves it for being.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, now let's get back to what happened with Stephen Colbert controversy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I am prefacing this by saying that, this was. I thought this entire situation was just absolute bullshit. I hated last week so much because I am just like, holy crap, everyone is stupid.
Well, I could have told you that.
You always seem to be pissed off with something in the news.
Well, yeah, because I get so pissed off at people who don't understand satire.
Well, I love that, like, you hate people overreacting to shit, and it causes you then to overreact
about overreacting, yeah. So
I kept, like, seeing stuff for it on my feed, so I'm just like, I didn't understand what it meant, so I don't know.
This is completely, like, and I like him on Facebook and everything, but no, I've seen no, like, hide nor hair of it.
I have no idea what's going on either.
On a side note, he makes a great Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
Oh yeah, that's great. Okay, so I had to do something. Sorry. He did a joke on his show. All right. He was highlighting a problem with a hypothetical equivalent, which is how I would describe this. And this is how it started. It started on his show, where the Washington Redskins have who's this sports team have this notoriously racist mascot who's an Indian with red skin, and it's terrible. And instead of changing, people have been begging them for years to change the name of the team or the mascot, but they set up a foundation, something having to do with like original Americans or something. And it was just super offensive.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, you know, if you're going to set up a foundation, then presumably you agree with the cause that you're founding. And it's like, clearly, if you're not willing to change your name from the Washington fucking Redskins, then your cause is bullshit. You don't care about it.
It's like a foundation. It's a foundation for Native Americans, called the Original Americans Foundation.
AKA the Native Americans who aren't offended.
Yeah, apparently. So Colbert has he used a hypothetical equivalent to show how terrible of a thing that is. So he set up a fake foundation called the Ching Chong Ding Dong Foundation for Sensitivity to Orientals or whatever. To satirize that.
Quite a name.
And if I'm not mistaken, Ching Chong Ding Dong has been a character that has been around since, like, oh shit, that has been around for.
Oh, that's him calling right now. We're gonna get a very racist phone call.
That has
Live with
that has been around since the show, like since like 2006 or something. But it's like it's supposed to be offensive. You're supposed to be offended, which is the joke. But then something happened on Twitter where the Colbert Report Twitter account, which is not run by him, it's probably run by some unpaid intern at Comedy Central. The actual tweet, and out of context, I'm going to admit, yes, out of context, this does sound terrible. Okay? The tweet was, I am willing to show the Asian community I care by introducing the Ching Chong Ding Dong Foundation for Sensitivity Orientals or whatever, which is what he said on the show. And out of context, yes, that is a terrible thing to say. But again, A, it's the Colbert Report, and B, that wasn't even him that tweeted that. He does not run that Twitter account. That was the thing.
Well, anything out of context.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Anything in that context, they have to know is satire.
You would think.
Yeah. So then people were hashtagging cancel Colbert because he made a joke about Asian people, even though 10 years ago South Park did a whole episode with a Chinese guy building a wall saying stupid Mongolians.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That didn't mean anything to them now, you know.
No, the thing is, like that is an entirely different thing. Like, that was South Park essentially saying this is a funny voice and we're gonna laugh at it, and because we're South, you're not allowed to have a problem with it, and that's fine. That's South Park, blah blah blah. You know, South Park, they do what they want. But this is completely different. Like, this wasn't a joke. From what you've told me, this wasn't a joke making fun of Asian people. This was a joke making fun of racism.
It was a joke making fun of the Washington Redskins.
Well, like, the thing is, Ricky Gervais put this really, really well. He said that, like, the subject of a joke isn't the same as the target. You can joke. The subject of the joke could be Asian people, but the target of the joke, the people that you're attacking, the people that you're targeting, are racist.
Yeah, exactly. The whole point of his show is that the conservative character that he has in the Colbert Report is such a terrible person that you can't help but laugh at it.
Yeah, it's like Bill O'Reilly or someone, like one of those.
Yeah, he's essentially just a Bill O'Reilly stereotype. Whereas Bill O'Reilly, everything he says, he is absolutely serious about. Whereas Colbert is parodying that, and it's so ridiculous, some of the things that he says, that he takes so seriously that you cannot help but laugh. Even though in real life, Colbert is like one of the sweetest people alive, which...
Sometimes he plays that character so well, I just get angry realizing there's some assholes out there that actually think like that. I'm just like, Ah!
I know, people just can't take a joke. Like, there's the people for years who thought he was like a real person who thought he really thought these things, It's ridiculous.
Well, the thing is, it just annoys me because they're wasting their energies. If they were to put that energy into...
The Washington Redskins.
Yeah, it's angry at the fucking... Like, that's the thing as well. Like, do your research,
Oh, yeah. People didn't do their research.
I don't want to research. I just want to bitch.
I just want a bitch. Okay, right. We need somebody to do their douchey McNickpick voice now.
Dear sir, I am sick and tired of your racism on Twitter. I am going to tell all my Twitter friends and tweet to them that you are a horrible person.
Yeah.
Hashtag cancel Colbert.
But you have to say that
everywhere.
I think people saying hashtag out loud might be one of the funniest and most fucking obnoxious things on the planet.
Say hashtag out loud, you should be smacked. You say it unironically, you should be smacked.
You should be shot into the center of the sun.
So yeah, that's what's been going on in America, Fran. Be glad you don't live here.
Yeah, we're still stupid.
No, what's funny is that, like, what was the name of the Chinese character or the Oriental character, whatever, that he was... Well, yeah, no, what's funny is that, like, Prince Philip, the Queen's husband, he uses phrases like that all the time, like, talking about, like...
Oh, yeah, Philip's kind of a shithead.
Dude!
Yeah, well, no, he's a massive shithead, like, talking about, like, places like Nigeria and Kenya as, like, bongo land.
Oh, jeez.
No, awful, man. Like,
it's just amazing how, like, we're in the 21st fucking century and we still have to deal with this.
I know. I mean, like, if I was the Queen,
I would... Black president, people.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like we've got a black president, and then over in England we have, like, an unelected prince, like, calling Kenya bongo land. It's just like,
bongo land.
Jesus, what does that even mean? Yeah, if I was the Queen, I would be, like, hanging my head in shame. I wouldn't want to be seen in public with him.
I would just tell him he wouldn't be allowed to talk. You're the Queen, you can do that,
I wouldn't be surprised. She's fairly steely. I wouldn't be surprised if in public she's just like, please shut the fuck up when we're in public because you're making me look like a shithead.
Your head.
And I'm sure that's how she talks in her private life, by the way. I'm sure she says things like holy fucking shitballs and
fucking dogs. Kick the corgis.
Fucking corgis, man. Fucking corgis.
So, I just found out about a movie called Blood Glacier.
Awesome.
Oh, I saw the trailer for that. It looks ridiculous.
It's the glacier made of blood.
Yes.
I guess.
No, that's what it is. That's the premise. It's a glacier made entirely of blood. I'm sorry. How amazing is that concept?
So does that mean it came from, like, the Titanic or something, and it's covered with their blood? I don't know.
I think it's like, it seems like kind of a ripoff of The Thing.
Yeah, that's what the article keeps saying. Actually, this website that led me to the Blood Glacier has some really interesting links to it. Like, apparently there's going to be a Rosemary's Baby miniseries.
Yeah, I read about that in Entertainment Weekly.
Guys, IO9, I want to plug now, is an awesome website. IO9, everyone. So it's I, then the letter O, then 9. Everyone needs to go to that website because it is nerd heaven. It's smart. It's got loads of interesting coverage.
They're saying 12 Monkeys is also going to get a TV show. Like, wow.
Yeah, my mom is super pissed about the Rosemary's Baby miniseries.
Why?
I don't
because she loves the movie so much.
I didn't even get.
She's one of those people.
I think I got bored, so I stopped
watching. The only question I have, I have nothing against Rosemary's Baby, but the only question I have is, are they going to keep the theme song? Because that theme song is perfection. No, that is perfection and should not be tampered with.
I mean, the thing is, like, Hannibal and Bates Motel have both been really good, so I have high hopes for the Rosemary's Baby series. I think it stands...
They just better not dubstep it up, then I'll be really sad.
No.
Speaking of feeling old, I went into Newberry Comics, which is like a CD, DVD store, and they were playing dubstep, and I was like, they really call this music? Like,
Oh my god.
woman.
You're getting so old now.
Oh god.
Time, but like people my age are like when I go, like, not my friends, because my friends just, it's not our scene at all, but like when I go to like new jobs and stuff and I'm chatting to people, they're like, oh my god, Fran, you've never been to a rave. And it's like, no, I've never been to a rave, but do you know what, you've never seen Les Miserables.
Ooh,
I feel like just looking at me, people would instantly know I've never been to a rave. Like, it's a miracle when I leave the house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so glad I have you guys, because, alright, can I just say,
Aw.
this bitch at work called me weird today,
Okay.
and like
I consider that a compliment.
all the girls at work were being like, yeah, like, I'm not being funny, Fran, like, I don't know what it is about you, like, we, you know, obviously, everyone likes you, but you're, like, weird, you're odd, and it's like, no, fuck you.
How dare
Like
you
what,
have a
like,
conflicting
you're like-
personality of mine?
You're like Belle at the beginning of Beauty and the Beast.
Do you know what, like, it's such...
They like you, but you're just super strange.
Oh, Fran, then you're gonna find your beef. In case
Look, there she goes. That girl is strange. No question.
Can I just say, like, what upsets me is that, like, it's like being back in school. Like, you only have to deviate, like, a tiny bit from, like, the way other people behave. Like, if you're, like, into nerd culture or, like, you, like, use long words or whatever, then you're weird. And that's it. You're alienated. You're not like everyone else.
Like,
Like,
it's that
so-
whenever I use long words. That's
Yeah.
sad part when, like, using long words is, like, a bad thing.
Well, that's how I feel. Like, they're like, yeah, and you talk all, like, proper, and it's like, yeah, like, I have, like, a wide vocabulary. Like, you know, and I certainly don't go around acting like I'm better than everyone. Like, I've tried really hard to fit in at work, and it's like, I thought it was going quite well, and then apparently I'm weird, so sod off.
Yeah, kids in high school thought I was weird because I read for pleasure.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry to say, Greer, that based on this experience, I've realised that doesn't change.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Unless you, I mean, like, no, it depends on what job you go into. Like, I reckon if you went into, like, media or something, like, you wouldn't find that, but I don't know. I guess the care industry just attracts some assholes, which is concerning.
Maybe it's just over there. Who knows?
I don't know. I think, yeah, unfortunately, like, I was talking to my friend Phoebe about this, and she says that people don't grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
Oh,
depressing.
I'm sorry, I was distracted. What?
No, that was essentially, that was the conclusion. That was the damning conclusion I came to.
People
Yeah.
suck.
People suck. Anyway.
Yeah, you guys suck. I'm kidding. I love you guys.
Anyway, aside from my personal life, what else is there to talk about aside from my personal life?
How's your sex life? No, I'm kidding.
How's your sex life?
Johnny, you can't ask me that. Just, like, go and have sex with Lisa, and then, like, I'll get Denny to come in, and that won't be awkward.
Oh, what's a funny story, Mark?
I did not.
have yet. My boyfriend, he got me the room in Birdemic for my birthday. We watched Birdemic last week. He just barely made it through that, and I don't know how we're gonna make it through the room.
Hang on, have you seen The Room?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I made it out barely with my life.
I saw another movie screening of it recently, and I realized, like, a line was coming up that, like, nobody really talks about, but I think it's, like, the funniest line in the movie. Like, yeah, it's one that just, like, yeah, it's not one of the, like, heavily quoted ones or anything, like, so it just kind of snuck up on me as being really funny. It's when Johnny is in the bathroom. He's locked himself in the bathroom after the party, and Lisa's like, Johnny, you can come out now. And Johnny just goes, like, in a few minutes, bitch.
Yeah.
I love everything about that line. I love the
In a
delivery.
few minutes,
I love that
bitch.
it's written in
I
the
forgot
first.
about that.
I think it's like the funniest line in the movie. Like, listen, I don't even think the way I delivered it did it justice. But
nobody can deliver like him because he's just a freak, you know.
I mean,
I'm still convinced. He's still an alien to me. I'm still convinced, and he should be on that. Oh my God! You remember like a while back we were talking about that National Geographic guy with the crazy hair who talked about aliens? He should talk about the Why So aliens.
Ancient aliens.
Why So aliens? I mean, my favorite episode of the Nostalgia Critic is still, or one of my favorite episodes anyway in the top 5 is still the Tommy Wiseau show. Like, I think everything about Doug's influence of Tommy Wiseau is perfect.
Oh my God.
And like just like the weird close-ups and stuff.
I know. I grow tea for you.
It's nice, huh?
I love when you call somebody and he's just like, "Oh hi, I'm from the room."
What is this?
I know.
I like John from theroommovie.com at the end, like eating the money.
Yeah.
Money makes it all good. Money makes it all good. I'm John from theroommovie.com.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
In a few minutes, bitch.
Oh, hi, Tommy. I didn't know you made cameo on the show.
We need to have at least one Tommy Wiseau cameo every episode, please.
Oh my God. Try.
Nobody veto that idea.
Fran, have you ever seen his short film?
I haven't seen his short film. I've seen a trailer for his
The House That Dripped Blood on Alex.
Oh yeah, no shit. I've seen the trailer for The House That Dripped Blood on Alex. That looks terrifying. That looks legitimately terrifying.
Well, it is, and it's actually kind of boring.
Oh.
But you know, since you're such a Wiseau freak, you probably love it anyway. I think it's probably on YouTube. I think that's where I saw it.
I really liked The Human Centipede, though, and everyone else thought that was kind of boring.
Boring?
Yeah, like
saying it's stupid and hilarious at some point.
Well, yeah, I think it's stupid and hilarious, and also really...
My brother and I had a day where we watched The Human Centipede 2. And I wish we had recorded ourselves because we were super funny. I'm not even gonna lie there, like, we were riffing on it so fucking hard, and I thought we were really funny.
Well, it's like an art house movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, guys,
it's all in black and white, a fetus gets stepped on.
Logic.
There's poop everywhere, it's great.
It's fantastic.
It's black and white to make it art house.
That was quite a pitch you had there for it.
Can I just say, we should, like, an idea for a podcast that I've literally just had is, like, we should do a commentary on something we've all seen, like a bad movie.
Oh my God.
What do you think about that?
I don't know a bad movie that I've seen that many times.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've seen Return of Jafar a lot of times, and I can
God, yeah.
Like,
my best friend has too. She has totally seen that movie way too many times.
Return of Jafar is my favorite bad movie, hands down. Return of Jafar, like, is one of the worst movies ever made, but it's like joyous. Like,
one of my favorite bad movies, and it's definitely a movie that I know you guys have not seen, but it's the Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I know.
Hell fucking surprise.
It's pretty damn bad. It's pretty fucking bad, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh! But that's bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, though, like, things that I really loved when I was a kid, like, I have a selective memory of how bad they are. I think we've talked about this before. The Pokemon movie, both the Pokemon movies, I remember being really good when I saw them at the cinema.
Oh yeah, I still love them.
Oh, I saw the first. I remember the first one. That was the first movie I saw was on the first date I ever had ever.
Oh.
I was like 10, and it was like his mom and his siblings came with us because we were little kids. But
cute. The first date I ever went on was with a guy called Brendan Quigley, who I'm still friends with.
That's a good British name.
No, it's Irish actually. He was an Irish guy that went to my to my school, and and he it was so cute. My mum drove us to McDonald's, and then we came back to my house and watched South Park.
Oh.
I know, we were like 13, and we're still friends. He's a comedian now. He's a comedian and a radiologist.
That's an interesting combination.
Yeah.
So yeah, hi Brendan, if you're listening.
But
Oh,
I
just remembered the second
Pokemon movie-wise, I like the first movie through like the 7th movie
How many are there now?
are like great. There are about like 15 Pokemon movies.
Holy shit, that's more than some horror franchise.
Hold on, wait. I gotta look it up now.
Hang on, there are 15 Pokemon movies. I thought there
Pokemon.wikia.com says there are 17 Pokemon movies.
Mother of God.
Which, no, the 17th one comes out in July.
Dude, that's more than like Jason Voorhees.
Back the truck up. I thought there were like 2 Pokemon movies.
No!
No.
There's Pokemon, the first movie, with actually Mewtwo Strikes Back, which is like a 45-minute follow-up movie, which is not part of the original movie. Pokemon 2000, Pokemon the third movie, which was the one about the unknown, Pokemon Forever, Pokemon Heroes, Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker, Pokemon Destiny Deoxys, and there's the next one's about Lucario, and then the next one's about Pokemon Ranger. And then it goes into Diamond and Pearl, and I don't know that much about that, Jin,
is ridiculous.
The last one
I'm gonna have to wake my sister up and make her come over and talk about Pokemon, because that's like, she has like a PhD in Pokemon.
Okay, well, okay.
You would get along really well.
Can you ask her for me, like, which movie this is, because I can't remember, but the last Pokemon movie that I remember seeing, it was at the cinema. I think it was the second one, because it ended with Team Rocket had kind of been convinced to be good.
Yeah, that was the second one.
Yeah.
But I remember being really, like, overwhelmed and moved by, like, it was like the two of them. It was, Jesse and James standing together, like, I think on a mountain, like, looking off into the distance. Sorry?
They were with a Slowpoke, I think, or Slowbro, one of those Pokemon.
It was a Slow King, excuse you.
Excuse you.
I've seen that movie way too many times.
You totally like that. That's
like a Pokemon movie 1 through 7 are great. I love them. I don't care what anyone says. I haven't seen any of them after that, but actually I've seen a little bit of the 8th one, the one about Lucario. I've seen a little bit of that one, but I've not seen.
I've seen the first 3, but I really don't remember. It's been so long, and
they're all solid though. I love them. I don't care what anyone else says. Everyone else can go fuck themselves.
No, well, I feel the same way. Like, I'm trying to think of an example of this, like, I took my friend Faith to see Avenue Q, and she really didn't like it, and I was like, Faith, you can go to hell, it's awesome.
We can't be friends anymore.
It's like everybody...
According to the Pokemon Wiki, they were...
Still very good friends, and I love her, but...
According to the Pokemon Wiki, they've been releasing a Pokemon movie every July since 1998 in Japan.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Crap.
And yet that's brilliant, because how much they're making probably billions of dollars, so.
Oh yeah.
I know, I need to get on the Pokemon gravy train.
You're about 15 years too late.
Hey guys, what's the latest new fad at Pokemon?
Damn.
I love the way you say Pokemon, by the way.
Yeah.
How do I say it that is different?
I say it Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon, but you say Pokemon.
Oh yeah, like it's a surname. Shit, I do.
Pokemon Esquire.
Pokemon Esquire. George S. Pokemon.
Yes, he has a PDH in Battle Monsters.
I wish that was me.
Hang on, excuse me, a PDH?
A PDH.
PhD. Shut up. I said the right letters. I know I did.
You said the right letters, just not necessarily in the right order.
Oh, you know.
I know my ACBs.
Getting a BLT.
There's a really, really funny, like, famous British sketch, with, like... Oh, it'll take too long to explain. I'm just going to send it to you. Hang on.
So what do you guys think of the new Facebook format? Because thanks to that, I can't find my chat anymore.
I don't have a new Facebook format yet. I'm always the last person to get the new Facebook format.
I just got it.
I noticed that I kept looking over my mom, and like I made my sister get a Facebook finally. And I was looking for the children. I was like, why is yours different than mine? And I realized it was because I had it set to English UK instead of English US, because I changed it and then it updated. I was like, oh, that's odd.
Huh.
Fran,
I've had the same one for the past, like, I've had the same one for the past, like, month or so now, so I don't know what the new one's supposed to be.
Until, like, it's good enough for England.
My chat's at the bottom. My only gripe is that I have to click on settings to hide my sidebar. Like, if I open up the chat sidebar, I have to go to settings and click hide sidebar. And in the old format, there was just an arrow where I could click and hide the sidebar. But now I have to go into settings and hide the sidebar. Which is 2 clicks, which
is the first worldiest of first world problems.
I know. I'm like, why am I complaining about this? I have I can talk with my friends miles away. And I'm worried about clicking too much.
Skype's
I'm worried that I can't chat with people anymore. I don't have that option. It's like, it tells me I do, but then when I click it, it just sends me like a list of information that all the stuff my friends have done, as if I give a shit.
To be honest, like,
I want to know all their activities.
I totally fucking hate Facebook chat.
Why?
I hate it. I hate it when people that I haven't seen in ages start conversations with me, impose their company on me, and then if I don't reply because I'm doing something else, I'm rude.
Well, I think that's just their problem.
I have like a time limit of when I can chat with someone, and then it starts to, like, I forget. I don't have anything else to talk about, so there's just this lull, and I was like, this is getting increasingly awkward.
Yeah.
Just go by.
I think Fran was describing a South Park episode there.
What?
There's an entire episode where I think it was when Facebook was starting to get big, and like, it was either Kyle or Stan that really didn't want to get a Facebook.
Oh, no.
No, it was Stan. Stan really didn't want to get a Facebook.
Yeah.
And everyone kept bugging him like, why didn't you accept my friend request? And even his dad was like, oh, so we're not friends. And
Fucking Randy. Randy's hilarious. Randy Marsh is possibly my favourite South Park character.
Oh, Randy.
Like, I love the one where, like, he keeps getting into fights and getting drunk at, like, Stan's baseball games, or football games, I think. And, like, he keeps getting arrested, and every time he gets arrested, he's like, oh, what? I thought this was America.
I think I saw that.
Oh, is this not America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Land of fuck I want.
One of my favorites is still the World of Warcraft episode, only because it is so fucking true.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I saw that, but funnily enough, I just started playing World of Warcraft again. And
oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I lost my shit. My sister was over here, and somebody said something, referenced Alexander the Great in the trade chat, and if you play WoW, you know the trade chat gets a little fucking weird. Uh-huh. And somebody goes, who's that? And I was like, did you honestly just ask that? And I see the trolls, I was like, no, I hate everyone right now.
I've never played WoW, but I know enough people who do.
I love WoW. It's like The Sims. Like, I'll play it obsessively for a few weeks, and then I'll stop playing. Like, I hadn't played in like 2 years.
Oh my god.
You know what? Like, before I played World of Warcraft, which I do want to do eventually, like, I want to get into World of Warcraft, like, I really, really want to play D&D. I can't believe I haven't played D&D yet in all my 25 years. I feel like a nerd failure.
I only recently started playing D&D, and I haven't
recently. House and my boyfriend will teach you. It'll be awesome.
Oh, yeah, sweet. I'll just put my shoes and socks on. I'll be around in about 10 minutes.
As everyone knows, we all live, like, a block away from each other.
Yeah, we're
in the same studio right now. You're giving me a lift home in a minute, innit?
Yeah.
Speaking of video games, I wanted to,
Wait, whoa, back the truck up. Did you just try and do my accent?
No, that's how I say video games.
Whoa. Some context, please.
It's
I think that much.
Gains, Gains.
No, you were doing your, like, bad Simpsons Australian accent, like that whole, like, nice spoony voice.
Really?
It makes me so happy.
My brother and I just call them Games. Like, I'm like, do you want to go Games? And he's like, yeah, so.
That's awesome, Greer. I love it.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but I love it.
Yeah. So anyway, we've been going to thrift shops and pawn shops for video games because we're poor as shit. So, and the perks of that is that, you know, GameStop doesn't sell old games
Hey, don't
anymore.
you mean GameStop?
GameStop. They don't sell old games anymore. So we're stuck to going to pawn shops and thrift stores to find anything that was before, that's like PlayStation 2 and after, or before. PlayStation 2 and before. So we did end up finding like PlayStation 2 games and GameCube games and shit like that. And we also I ended up finding a bunch of PC games at one thrift store. And I'm so excited because they're awesome. And I haven't played any of them, but I mean, there's one that I got that I have played. And there's some context to this. When me and my best friend were kids, I would go over to her house and she would have games. And we would play on the Nintendo 64, and we would also play on her PC, and she had a computer game of I Spy, and I would play the shit out of it all the time. It was like Oregon Trail 3rd Edition and I Spy, which is all I played.
Oregon Trail! Oh my god, my childhood.
It was Oregon Trail, I think it was Oregon Trail 3rd Edition, and someone can, like, correct me on this, but it was one of the versions of Oregon Trail that had full motion video, so it was like really badly acted full motion video, like a Sega CD kind of game.
I know what you're talking. I think that was. I had that. I think that was 2.
It was the 2nd edition?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't remember it that well, but anyway, so I found a version of I Spy, and it was the exact same version of I Spy I played as a kid, and I'm really happy.
Yay!
And then I got another computer game of I Spy, and then right next to it, I found a copy of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
Woo!
I played the shit out of that game.
And
yeah, I love that too.
then I found some Carnival Tycoon game, which I don't know if they're the same people who make Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I'd be really happy if it was. I still have not looked that up yet. And then I found like some Hot Wheels game, which it looked cool, so I got it.
That's awesome.
And then I got another game, which is actually kind of a current game, and it's a physical version of the game called The Ship, which is a multiplayer game that I can get on Steam, actually, but, yeah, I got 6 PC games for $6, it was awesome.
Woohoo!
Guys.
What?
I'm so happy right now.
Why?
And you want to know why?
Why?
Did you kill James Franco finally?
James Franco, yeah, I'm delighted. No, do you want to know why I'm happy? Nothing happened, but I just decided, while you were talking about video games, that I would Facebook stalk Matthew Buck, and now I'm happy.
Oh, good.
Yay!
Doing that.
You need to have your stalking on record so the police will know.
It's not illegal to Facebook stalk people.
In about 5 years, when you snap and decide to kill someone.
Well, I am not responsible for my actions.
This will be sufficient evidence for the police.
Listen, I think it's important that the authorities are made aware early on, so I keep them informed, and I just let them know that, I'm not responsible for my behavior.
You're gonna get attached to a guy in like 5 years, and you're gonna snap by then and be like, if I can't have him, no one can. Like, you're gonna end up at that point of stalking.
I'm gonna sew us together.
Yeah. Like,
oh gosh, what if you share a centipede with him?
Ass to ass.
They'll be the human spider for real.
The human spider.
Oh no. That's turned me off.
Good, then you're still.
No, I did stumble upon the picture of you meeting him, Georgia.
Oh, with my sexy facial hair.
Your sexy facial hair. Oh yeah, your sexy facial hair. I was confused for a second. I thought you were genuinely saying you had a big beard.
No, I was cosplay I was doing, and I had a beard on.
Oh, no, I was actually looking at the second time you met him. The time when you weren't kissing his face.
That was a dare, okay? That was Welshie's fault. And
Shit's about to get real.
It was totally worth it.
Fight. Kiss.
I need to make my MagFest dream happen so that I can...
Cool.
But no, the thing, you know what would happen if I went to MagFest? I wouldn't talk to him. I would just, like, walk past him, like, eating an ice cream and, like, looking alluring.
Definitely eating ice cream.
I realized today, like, I got a Magnum after work, and I realized, like, I'm like a commercial person, like, I can look really alluring eating a Magnum, and then it went...
Take a picture of that and put it up. That would be hilarious. And
make your face the most unattractive thing I've ever seen.
What, like,
whoa!
Just do, like, a bath pic or some shit. With an ice cream in the bath.
Like, I was looking really alluring.
Then he'll love you.
Yeah, then he'll love you.
But then it went all over my face.
Yeah.
Whoa! Then he'll really love you.
And then it went all over my face. That's what she said.
Slap a Brazzers logo on that.
Hang on, did someone just sign out of Skype? I
Did.
said bloop?
No.
Nope.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry, no, my mistake.
Starting to crack.
I think between James Franco and being obsessed with internet celebrities, I'm starting to lose it.
Oh dear.
If I can have it.
Guys, we need to help her somehow.
He's never gonna come on our show.
Oh, anyway, can we edit this out, please?
No one is ever going to come on our show, Fran.
Edit it out. Edit it all out.
No, this will be hilarious. And you know what? Maybe he will be on someday, but then it'll be sad because you might not be there.
He'll be like, I want to come on when Fran's not around.
Oh.
Whoa, fuck. Like that time I missed Welshie coming on the show. That was really bad luck.
That was bad. Like, I was sad you couldn't make it.
Yeah, I know.
Around like, I can't speak.
You know,
I know. I felt bad too. How you were just like standing there, and I'm just like, oh well. She's
Like, I don't know how to make words right now.
Aww.
That's what around people I'm a fan of. Like, I don't know how to word.
I like that. I don't know how to word.
And one thing he always says is that, like, I'm not, like, a quote-unquote internet celebrity, like, this is just a hobby, like, I find him, like, really, really, really easy to talk to. He's such a person.
He's totally approachable. He really is.
Yeah, like, and like, it's really nice, like, when he invited me on his show, I ended up having, like, proper conversations with him on Facebook, and, like, I feel like we're proper friends now. It's really nice.
Come on our show again. It'd be great.
Yeah, come on the show again. If you're listening, which you are, because you listen to the show.
Yeah, so Fran can talk to you this time. And you know what? Come on next time so Fran can give you her phone number to Maddie.
Yeah, my phone number and, like, what else could I give him? I don't know, a pair of knickers or something.
Whoa!
Here's a lock of my hair.
Here's a lock of my hair, but it's not my head hair. No.
Oh!
Here's a pube.
Oh my god.
I like that it's a pube, just one.
Just one.
Just one pube.
And here's a finger.
It's
not mine.
No.
It's totally...
That would be like creepy. That would be like creepy serial killer line. You just start sending him body parts.
Maybe he hates James Franco as much as I do.
Start a James Franco hate club.
That'd be cool. That would be a...
Then you guys would be a match made in heaven.
Aww.
Find someone who hates James Franco as much as you do.
I really...
Now it's all come full circle.
Yay!
Hold on, let me just type into Google, I hate James Franco. And see how...
See if there's like a Facebook group. Maybe you'll
It's gonna be
find
Fran's
somewhere.
picture.
My picture with, like, America's Most Wanted written next to it. Let's see what we can find here. Hang on. Boodly. Oh yeah, okay. Why I hate James Franco. God, James effing Franco. I hate James Franco so much. I hate James Franco. This is old news to some and a horrifying revelation to those who cannot fathom detesting a man so irritating.
Are these articles or are these?
That like just things in like forums and stuff.
Okay.
And like blog posts.
There has to be an I Hate James Franco Facebook group or something.
Fran, you must make it happen. The world is counting on you.
The thing is, if I make it happen, everyone will think that I'm jumping on this goddamn bandwagon, and it's like, no, I hated him long before you.
I can vouch for you. I really can, because you told me that like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, damn it. This looks interesting. I've just seen a link on Facebook for British woman waiting for a bus, dancing like nobody's watching.
Okay, what does this have to do with James Franco?
It has nothing. I just saw it on Facebook.
The Chive is a good website.
No, I've never heard of it, but I do.
I cannot find a Facebook group that is called I Hate James Franco, so it is completely open. It is a market now.
Yeah, I know.
I think so.
If I end up doing that and committing time to it, then I won't do things that I.
Then you really will go crazy.
Oh yeah. Will. And I can't afford to do that. I'm a grown up. A goddamn effing grown up. I like
guys, this ad won't shut up and won't let me mute it at all.
Oh god damn it! No, it's alright. I can't hear it. Can't hear anything.
Good. This is annoying. I'm gonna try and watch that video, but
the Chive. I like that their like little subheading is probably the best website in the world.
Eastley's got talent. I like the start.
I think were you gonna say you think we're done, Greer?
Yeah, I was. Unless anyone has
we should end it on a.
I was just gonna tell Fran that World of Warcraft is free to play, and if you're going to play it, I will tell you all of the servers that I'm on. The end.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
I will create an addict out of you.
Oh no!
Fran, we still need to play Portal. You
I know. I was just gonna say, like, I can't. It would be to World of Warcraft if I haven't even committed to playing Portal yet. I feel like I need to do this Portal thing with Greer, and then I need to play some of the games that I got for Christmas, and then World of Warcraft.
You haven't played fucking Penumbra yet?
No, I've been so shitty.
Guys, are you watching the video Fran sent? It's adorable. Oh!
I haven't even watched it yet. Hang on, let me try again.
She's so sassy, but like trying to hide it. She almost looks like Mike J, which kind of disturbs me, but whatever.
Mike J in a wig. Like Fat Slinkara in like his own clothes and a bad wig.
Yeah, I'm Fat Grandma! Just rock!
Oh, Fat Grandma makes me so happy.
Ducks rock!
That, oh my god, before that sketch and that episode where they're having the hot voice contest thing, that was the funniest thing. I feel like Tony J and Tim Curry, I'm like, that's perfect.
Yeah, can I just say that?
But my voice is deeper, but my voice is sexier. And in the background they add like people going, oh! I love it. And it's so sad they can never reunite again because Tony J's been dead for a while.
Oh, sad.
We miss you, Frollo.
Oh, that's really sad. That's made me super sad.
Well, then watch The Dancing Lady. She's funny, and she got game. Yo. Sometimes I sing out loud to myself, and I don't care, so.
I definitely, like, when I'm listening to music in public, like, I tap my feet, I, like, wiggle my ass, like, I'm, like, subtly, but, like, I'm sure people notice.
I'm so awkward that I can't even, like, dance around my husband, because I'm so embarrassed.
Aww.
You know what I love about driving? Is that I can turn the volume up as much as I want.
Yeah.
I am still.
I'm sorry.
I know I know cars aren't soundproof. At least most of them aren't now. I think some of them are now, actually, but I know mine is not. But I don't give a shit.
You get to drive away, so you'll just, like, deal with it.
Yeah. I'm driving down the road, and I'm just blaring, like, Drunk in Love by Beyonce, and I'm just like, I don't...
But, like, no, Heather, everyone can dance. Everyone can dance. You shouldn't be embarrassed.
Clearly, you have not seen me dance.
No, it's like singing. Everyone can sing. You just need to be confident.
I'm not good at it.
No, I'm not good at confident either. I'm really not good at confident, but weirdly, with stuff like that, I'm quite confident.
Mm. Anyway.
Awkward pause.
We should wrap it up, I guess. I don't know.
I think does anyone else have anything to add today? I think we're probably done, aren't we?
Yep.
We're boring, Greer.
I'm also tired.
Yeah, I'm taking my laundry out, and then I need to have some wine and watch the Muppet Show.
Yay, Muppets.
I'm gonna go get lunch, and I might go see the new Captain America. I don't know.
Talk about it next week.
That sounds like a good way to spend your day. Guys, I'll talk to you soon. Lovely podcast as always, and take care, all of you at home.
Everyone go watch our Game of Thrones spoiler cast, and me and Heather did, and we talked a lot about Game of Thrones, and it's pretty good.
That was
Pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
If you're a Supernatural fan, then go and listen to me and Heather's Supernatural cast.
That was a year ago.
There's apparently in all of the fandoms.
Cover all the bases.
You seem to be, Heather. Like, well, yeah, I'll tell you what's weird, Heather. You are in all my fandoms. Like, literally, I have not found a fandom that I'm obsessed with that you haven't popped up in.
Aww.
I know, it's nice, right? It's a nice thing we share.
Well, I don't think she hates James Franco as much as you do, so you got that.
Different to James Franco.
That's kind of an anti-fandom, though. That's kind of a... Yeah, I don't really know. I need to coin a phrase that means anti-fandom. Hate them.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. I think I could do better. That's what I'm going to do tonight instead of anything else. And, on that note, talk to you guys very soon.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, guys.